It is the end of January 2025, and here I am fulfilling, at least starting to fulfill, a bit of my New Year's resolution, which I'm do air quotes with one hand. I never really liked New Year's resolutions, especially since around early high school. I always thought they were kind of a scam, because I'm like, I didn't know the exact reason then, but now I know it's because you're putting too much pressure on it to try and be something, when in actuality you're just setting yourself up to fail. And I don't know, it just always had the wrong vibe. It always felt more lonely to me than any other holiday in the whole entire year, because it's like so many expectations that just don't happen, and that's like the best way to get disappointed, is to set up something that's supposed to be amazing and so grand. And I've been noticing that very acutely in my day-to-day since January started, and this being the first January in a long time that I know of, at least ever since I've known about New Year's resolutions, where I'm not, like, I wasn't so depressed or like not looking forward to it. In fact, I even had a mini New Year's resolution happen in fall, and I didn't do too much, but it felt good to have that mentality in fall. And I think I like changing up my mentalities for each season. And I notice I do that with my room too. I like to change the decor. I like to change my outfits that I'm wearing according to the seasons and the aesthetics and just the vibes of that season. And so I want to talk about what I am going to focus on. Hi, my name is Brandy, and these are my vibes of 2025. Now, first off is I'm actually glad that I got to this, even though it is the end of January. At least I got to it, and at least I, actually went through with it, even though I was about to go to sleep. But you know what? No, we are sticking to it. We are holding true this time, rather than all the years that we never, and by we I mean me and my past self, never posted the videos. I would film videos, I would post them. Even the ones I did post, I made private because they just don't feel right and they don't look right. And yet that leads me to the first topic, which is no more perfection. Okay? No more perfection. Because what I have finally realized and accepted is the fact that there is no such thing as perfection. Perfection is just a perception. It's what you have been conditioned to think is perfection. It's what you want. Even if it's your vision, it's still imaginary. It doesn't exist. And all it does really is create an unattainable thing that makes you depressed if you don't get it, and worried that you're not going to get it, and then it just makes a bunch of anxiety, and nobody wants that. That's not perfection. That is just grueling, terrible climbing, and then barely even getting a reward at the top, even if you do achieve somewhat of a tiny sliver of the perfection that you've been trying to achieve. So what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to be focused on that anymore. I don't want to care if it looks good enough, what I'm making, my art and my content and my singing videos and anything that I'm making that has to do with creativity. I don't want to care what it looks like, as long as I have fun doing it and I like it. And that seems so obvious to say, but it needs to be said, because I've actually started to internalize it. So yes, we are just gonna have things as is. We're gonna accept them as they are and do the best with what we can in the moment, because really the perfection is you. It's you being you. That is perfection. No arbitrary look or vibe or creation that you've made. Okay, second, I want to learn more about saving money. was gonna say making, but that too. Mostly saving and growing money that I already have. Because I technically I know how to save. You don't spend. But I want to know how to save and grow the money. So that one's self-explanatory. Let's see. What else? I want to start switching out my wardrobe for not even switching out, just making small little additives of non-toxic clothing, like more cotton and natural fibers. That one's not super big on the list, but yeah. Alright, next one. This has to do with the perfection one. I want to create more rather than consuming. Okay, create more. I want to create more and consume less, because I've definitely had my fair share of consuming, and you know what? As much as it like feels good in the moment, I'm very surprised that in this year it doesn't feel good. Like my brain doesn't turn off like it usually does. My brain has like a background nagging, and I don't know if that's because I recently got a job where I have to stand in silence for a good amount of time, and so it's kind of slowed me down. But I can't watch the videos at 2x speed anymore that much. Depends on the video. But yeah, I think it's just that's how fast my mind was running, and now I don't want that anymore. But yeah, I want to create more and consume less. Next one is one I've just learned to appreciate this December from 2024 was gratitude and being grateful every morning that I just get to wake up and be alive. And I've come a long way to say that, not gonna lie, mentally. And just thinking, there's this quote I saw from someone on Instagram, this guy from an old vintage video, talking about how every morning you wake up, you should think of something wonderful is going to happen to me today. And at first I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And most of those things I say I'm gonna do, and I do them, I don't remember to do them the next day, But this one stuck with me. This one I actually remembered. I was quite surprised. Sorry, just checking if we're still filming. I was quite surprised when I actually remembered to do it. And now I do it most every day. So far I've only forgotten maybe like once or twice. And then I would realize throughout the day or a day or two later or something, oh, that was the wonderful thing that happened. Oh, that was the nice thing that happened. And I don't know if it's the word wonderful, but I feel like that hits better than, oh, something good is going to happen to me or something nice. Because nice things and good things can happen, but wonderful things, that's a little different, It's a little more magical. So yeah, and I've been keeping track mentally and focusing on, I should probably write them down, but I've been focusing on finding that rather than just finding the good in the situation, finding the wonderful thing and why it's wonderful, What else? Stop overthinking. That has to do with the perfection. I want to get back in shape. That's another like light goal where I just need to start dancing again more and doing my workouts again, and maybe trying more Pilates YouTube videos because those are really good. What else? I want to get back into my outfit videos. I miss making outfit videos in vintage fashion, so I'm gonna do that. I want to continue making my album, my first album ever. Yes, I know, amazing, with my first songs I've ever wrote. Keep practicing letting go, because man, the law of detachment is insane. It's absolutely insane how effective it is, just letting go, like just letting things be as they are and not worrying so much and holding on to so tightly. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you want to stick around and be my friend by clicking that subscribe button and the like button to say that I did a good job at doing something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and hopefully it inspired you. one of these pinpoints, one of these vibe checks, these vibes, to add a little something to your rest of your 2025. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Happy 2025. February is technically today because it's past midnight. And stay magical. Yeah.